G'day gang, Danny, how you going? We're back in the World of Warcraft, in this World of Warcraft walkthrough, on the human Paladin Artraxius. Let's have a little chat to Marshal Duggan.
Greetings.
Oh, actually, you know what, Marshal Duggan, let's leave you for a second. Let's go have a chat to this guy.
Hey there.
Hey there. There's a dwarven weaponsmith in Stormwind, Elmore, who sent word that he needs help with a delivery. I believe he wants a package sent to his homeland in the north. You have a sturdy pair on you, so if you're interested in some legwork, then speak with Grimmond. We could use you down here, but we must also keep our ties strong with the dwarves. You can find Elmore at the weapon shop in the dwarven district of Stormwind, in the northeast section of town. Although we don't get much aid from Stormwind directly, I do have contact in the city I do have a contact in the city who helps supply us with armor. His name is Osric Strang. His shop, Limited Immunity, is in the old town of Stormwind. Our supply of armor dwindles, and I must contact Osric for more. Can you take him this note? The fastest way to Stormwind is through Bartlett the Brave, our Griffin Master. He's just outside of the smithy. Bring him my note, and then take a griffin to Stormwind.
Be careful.
Okay, so one of those quests sound like it's going to take me to... It is going to take me north, like he said. Let's talk to this guy first.
Good day to you.
Ah, you look like you're in a hurry. Well, then you came to the right place. You have to get this note to Stormwind. Oh, that's not a problem. You can take one of my griffins. For a small fee, you can take a griffin to Stormwind, so you can deliver Argus's note to Osric. You won't get there faster any other way. If that sounds acceptable, then just speak to me again when you're ready to ride. I'll charge you a little, but trust me, it'll be worth it.
Safe travels.
Will it, fella? Okay.
Have a good one.
Ah, have a good one. Yeah, so this quest is going to eventually end up taking us all the way out to an area over here, I believe. It's a bit of a run, a bit of a hike. And I think we might actually just hand it in and then come back, because I want to sort of concentrate on Elwyn Forest before I start running all over the world. But I did want to come to Stormwind. To go to... Yeah, let's go hand... I mean, we had that other quest, so I want to hand that in. But also give you a little look at the city.
Looking for something specific?
Should we get a Stormwind tabard to represent? Nah. Oh, nah. Nah, maybe. Oh, go on then. Alright.
Well,
What's it do? So, you champion the cause of Stormwind. All reputation gains while in dungeons will be applied to the standing. You're standing with them. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll probably pop that on when I'm going into dungeons, because I'm not a huge fan of having that big old lion's head on my chest for now. And it weighs too much. You know what I mean? It slows us down, folks. I can't have that. We need to be fast. We need to be nimble in all this plate armor. Alright, that extra piece of cloth is slowing us down. Alright, so we go over here. We're actually almost at level 10 now. Like halfway there. Almost to level 10. Limited immunity, okay. So we're in the old town section of Stormwind.
Hey there.
Hey guys, waving at me. Greetings, Paladin, and greetings, mate. Good morning to you. You've been traveling, eh? Have you been anywhere interesting? Let me have a look at this note. Oh, no, I can't read it. Okay. Ah, a note from Smith Argus. Well, I'm not surprised he needs more gear. There are so many new recruits these days. Well, thank you, Artraxius. Here's some money to cover your travel costs. Ah, Artraxius, I gathered into this crate everything Argus asked for. Can you take it to him? If you've already spoken to Bartlett at Goldshire, then you can take a griffin back to him. Dunga Longdrink is our griffin master over in the trade district. Speak with Dunga, then get this crate to Argus as fast as you can. We don't want our fighting men and women in Goldshire to go without fresh equipment.
See you later.
Okay then. Now also,
Can I help you?
you could buy a few little items if you so desired, like a shield. And, well, there are lots of other items here too, but they're all red because I can't use them at the moment. But you can see at level 10 I could. I totally could. Well, these ones are male, so you don't want to worry about that. At least not in retail. You want to look at the plate armor. So, over here. Yeah, so there you go. You can see chest plate. So, this one requires level 20 though. Oh, that's interesting. Why is it that? Hang on. Maybe it's in between. So, all the male armor is level 10. Why is there no plate armor that is level 10? Why is that? Oh, that's strange.
For the Alliance. What can I do for you?
And then you've got the male armor vendor who's got male armor but no plate armor. But the heavy guy has got male armor. What's going on here? Oh well.
See you later.
Perhaps it's a remnant from the good old days of Classic. They didn't just quite get to it. There was a shift, because before, you used to have to, there's other merchants here too, by the way, but I don't know, like, typically through questing, you'll get everything you need, just about. And, the stuff they sell isn't that great anyway, but, you know, if you're in an emergency and you need a shield, and, you know, you can't get one off the auction house, which we will visit in a second. It could be an option, just to grab what you need, just for, in the meantime, in the interim.
How are you?
Good.
Safe travels.
Bunch of cooks over here. I just want to go up the top here, because in Classic, there's a vendor up here and it would sell a whole bunch of different,
How are you?
cooking recipes, which this guy does too. I can't learn half of them, but I might just grab that one. I may never cook it,
See you around.
but I might cook. Anyway, so if you get a recipe, you just go over here, right click it to learn it, and it starts learning, and then you'll find it in there. Now the other thing we have to do is learn that other profession, which we were going to pick up enchanting. We'll do that. Probably we'll do that when we get back, because it's a lot easier over there. So the back here is the Dwarven District. Over there is where King Anduin Rin sits, I believe. Oh, actually, hang on. No. I think it might be Varian Rin. At this point in time. I think. Let's go have a little look. It'll be interesting to go over there and see what's going on. Because this particular area has been redesigned. Like this small area here. You used to just be able to walk straight up and into this place. It's a lot more grander now. Oh, there's a flight specialist here? Hang on, what?
Good day to you. How are you?
My job is to charter a flight on behalf of King Rin. Oh, okay, righto.
See you later.
That's for the king only. I'd never noticed that before. Admittedly, I haven't really had much of a reason to come out here. So I'd never seen that. High Exarch Terralion.
Chronicae Crystal.
In King Anduin's absence, I have been entrusted with the protection of the Alliance citizens. Okay.
Light guide us.
Right. So I don't think this area is in my time. Or possibly it is. It's hard to tell, actually, what timeline I'm in, or what point in World of Warcraft I'm at. See, I just assumed I was in the Cataclysm era. But it is entirely possible that I am in the current state. The current lands. And Shadowlands is happening right now. Yeah, I'm a bit confused at where I'm at. There's so many, you know, NPCs, quests, and so on, and I guess it's difficult to go around and update everything as, you know, expansions progress. But it makes sense. I guess that makes sense, in a way. Alright, anyway. Let's go and have a chat to the person over here. Hello there.
What can I do for you?
Oh, you're here to help with my delivery. Very good.
See you soon.
I'm not actually here to help you with your delivery, but... Oh, what the heck, let's do it. The Stormpikes are a respected dwarven clan, and are well known for their fine and discerning taste. So it's no wonder that Grinja, Stormpike, a mountaineer of Ironforge, commissioned me to craft him a weapon. The weapon is finished, but Mountaineer Stormpike is far away in distant Lochmaran. If you plan on traveling to the north, can you deliver this package to him? My last message from Mountaineer Stormpike said he's stationed at the northern guard tower in Lochmaran.
Safe travels.
Oh man, trying to do some sort of a dwarf voice. First thing in the morning is a bit rough. I'm gonna have to warm up next time. All right. Oh, actually, here you go. There's a bank over here. So the cool thing is, and there's an auction house right here. In retail, you've actually got a bank and an auction house here. You got one in the trade district, which would make sense, right? Whereas previously that didn't exist. There was only one here. In Classic, this was just, it was just a room, I think. I don't think anything was here. So you can go and have a chat to the banker over here. And you can then go and place stuff in your bank that you don't want to hang on to. So you can do that if you want. The other thing, but it costs a little bit of gold, as you can see, and I've only got 1 gold at the moment, is you can buy this reagent bank tab. And then when you do that, you can actually just deposit all those crafting items and so on that you've got in your inventory straight in there at the press of a button over here, drop all reagents, which is a good way of clearing up your bank space. Your bag space. Especially when you got limited space like this. I'll just manually put stuff over for now, because I don't know if I'll ever need that, but maybe I want to sell it, or I've got an alternative character that might want it. But anyway, that freed up a little bit of space. The other thing you can do, of course, you can also purchase extra tabs. So down here you got bag slots, but you buy that, you actually have to put a bag in there to create that extra space. I'll buy 1, and even though I don't have a bag, you can see it unlocks there. If I get this though, and pop that there, then you've got that extra space there. That's actually part of the bank. I don't know why it shows it all the way over here, but anyway. But you can just quickly, I can just take that back, put it over here, and then I've lost the space there. It's still unlocked. I just need to put a bag in there to reclaim it, I guess. Get that space again. This at the back is your guild vault. I don't have access because I'm not in a guild. But yeah, if you click on that, it'll bring up a similar sort of UI for your personal bank. Similar, but it's shared with the entire guild, depending on how the guildmaster sets it up. So a guildmaster can set it up so, you know, no one has access. You can only see what's in there, so you'd have to request, you know, items. They might be able to have it so you can only deposit, which sometimes is not a bad idea. You have one tab where only deposits go in. Yeah, so you might have, sorry, something strange happened. I had to restart the recording. So yeah, you might have somebody in there that can handle, you know, a person that's elected in the guild that can actually handle distributing it into the other tabs that might be unlocked, just for sorting purposes. But yeah, there's a few options available there. So here we got the auction house right here, and if you wanted to buy things, it's pretty easy. You got to call your categories over here. You know, you got your armors, your weapons, gems, consumables, glyphs, all this stuff is here. So if I want to look up something, I'll just go here. I want to look up a one-handed, say a mace, see what's available, and you've got it all down here. That price is got to be insane. Why is that 9.9 million? Anyway, so you can look, you can sort it by eye level, and you can see, man, it's really high, the pricing. That's really high. But anyway, if you mouse over, you can see what level it requires. So level 10. It's got at level 10, and then you can see it's also got an item level. So you're looking at the level, I guess, because you want to be able to equip that thing, which seems to be item level 15. I don't quite know why the item level number is higher than your level. At least when you're going 1 to 50. After that, I guess... yeah, I don't quite know. Don't quite know why. But anyway, you want to focus more on the what it requires. So that way you know you're not... because you don't want to buy this. You don't want to buy something like this thinking, oh yeah, 24 is pretty good, but you can't equip it until level 17. And you definitely don't want to pay $1.6 million for it. That's crazy. Yeah, all these prices are pretty nutty. I guess this is more for collectors, because if you get an item, say you get an item like this, it actually, you can see you haven't collected this appearance, it unlocks the appearance, and then you can go and talk to a person and then make yourself look like that and look like you're holding that. It unlocks it account-wide, I believe, so you might be able to use it on a different character, that appearance on a different character as well. So, I mean, that's why sometimes some of these things, they might be super rare. I don't know how rare a Rockhide Strongfish is, but I mean, if that's something that you're into and you want to pay 1.6 million gold for it, then I mean, there it is. But yeah, all these prices are pretty crazy for someone starting. I mean, this one, even this one, I guess is 1 gold. But yeah, there might be other things you might want to sell. You know, you might get one of those items, think, oh man, I want to make 1.6 million. And then you might want to go and sell. So you can go over here. You can just grab any item. So I go over here and grab some linen cloth, for example. I throw it down. It tells me how much do I want to list. I can alter that if I want to 1, 5, or max by clicking that button. It says the unit price. It says how long it's going to be listed for, how much it's going to cost to deposit, and the total price, the amount of money I would get if I sold all of them. And you can see over here how many people are actually selling these items. This is definitely, it could be more as advanced as you want it. With people looking at the market, there's add-ons, there's all sorts of things. But it can be a really easy way to make some cash if you sort of get an idea of, you know, what sells, what's in demand, how much supply there is, all that sort of stuff. Okay, so we're gonna make the journey, and it might not be a bad idea because you get to see this. This is the connecting travel between 2 major cities. Stormwind here, of course, and the city of Ironforge, which is the Dwarven city. So we just hop through this. Get our little loading screen, and then we're in the Deeprun Tram. Which is actually one of the cool things about World of Warcraft. There's not that many loading screens. That's usually when you go like these transitions. But if I'm out there in the open world, there's really not a lot of it. So being here, we're going to wait for one of the trams to rock up. And they do go from, you can see, oh here we go, here's one. So let's hop on board. Just checking my FPS, because it kind of felt like it was dipping there for a second. I'm not quite sure what happened. Anyway, now we're on the ride. And if you can see... oh, you can't actually see it on the map. But we're going from Stormwind here, all the way up here to Ironforge. Relatively quick, too. Well, look at that. We've gone under a sea. Under the sea. Which I imagine is just this little area here, possibly. And you can actually run the entire way if you wanted to. You can get along there on the side, I believe, and just start running. If that's what you're into. If you wanted a long run, then you could do that, possibly. Oh, there's a quest over here. Do you reckon? Oh, maybe we should do this quest. While we're here, you know. Where is it? Let's see. Oh, it's a little gnome called Monty, the rat extermination specialist.
Pleased to meet you.
Avast, you scallywag. Are you looking for work? We got a serious rat problem down here and not enough hands on the poop deck. What do you say? All you needs to do is take this here rat-catching flute and play the melody around the vermin. I'll follow you to the ends of the world. Just capture 5 of the little buggers and bring them back here. We need them alive. Arr!
You have a great day now.
Yeah, you have a great day. Okay. Let's go get them. So we're gonna get... There's a rat right there. The rat's following me. I've captured it. And we saw... Oh, there's another tram. And let's cross over while we can. Let's get these rats. Come here, you dirty rat. And this one here. Come on. Come here, rat. Oh, there's a lot of traps around, isn't there? That'd do some big damage if you stepped in it. Alright, that's our 5. So we'll go back and around. Hopefully those things will just follow me about. Yeah, you don't want to step in that. That ain't right. Come on, rats. Get over here. Go talk to this guy.
Hey!
Ah, you swabby. What be taking you so long? Ah, these will work nicely, matey. Me brother needs them still ticking and kicking, else they go sour. Well, you don't want to taste no sour rat kebab. What the?
Alrighty then.
Into the box, me pretties. That's it. One by one you go. Oh my goodness. Rat extermination specialist, eh? What the heck is that guy up to? Okay. So let's pop in and we'll end up in Ironforge. The city of Ironforge. Right, now, this is another city which has bunches of quests, but we're just going to focus on the one that we need to do. But while we're here, we will go and speak to the Flight Master. That way, if we ever do need to fly back here, or want to get back here in a different fashion from a different point, like say we were, you know, not in Stormwind, we're out here somewhere, you know, down there we could just fly directly, rather than going to Stormwind and then going back on the tram. The Great Forge. Around this inner circle, there's a whole bunch of profession places you can go. In fact, if I can remember which one it is, which I won't be able to, I'll talk to this guard instead.
What can I do for you?
Profession trainer, could you tell me where enchanting is? Oh, you should be careful what you get enchanted, lad. I had me mug enchanted so I wouldn't spill a drop, but now I can't drink from it. Such a tragedy. You should have heard my advice. When you see Gimbal, he'll be in the shop right by the Griffin Master at the Great Forge, which is right there. So the Griffin Master's over here. And, oh, what's this?
special purchase?
Oh, okay, I can get another tabard to represent Morogh. I'll leave that for now, but if you wanted to get one for them or for Ironforge, you can get it from these two. So you pop that on while you're in a dungeon, and all the reputation gains go to Ironforge or Morogh or Stormwind, whichever one you're wearing. Okay.
Would you like to purchase something?
What can I do for you?
Apprentice Enchanter.
Hi.
Inscription.
What can I do for you? Safe travels.
Let's go up the top then.
Salutations.
Salutations. Enchanting. I'll take it. There we go. I'll leave Cataclysm Enchanting alone this
Seen
time,
you.
because last time I did that. Let's have a look. Bring it up on professions. So we got Enchanting over here. I'll throw that down there. Disenchant to break down items for use in it with Enchanting. It's going to be good. So we got Enchanting up there. That'll tell me 1 of 300. If I get the Cataclysm one, the bar will never move. It's like my cooking. Even though I've cooked a bit, it's still saying Cataclysm cooking. It's not showing up with the original cooking that I was doing. So I won't pick up the Cataclysm one just to try to keep it so I can actually see my progress. I probably can see my progress over here though. No, I can't. It just says 1 of 70. Yeah, it's a bit of a problem. I hope they eventually look into that.
You have a great day now.
You have a great day too.
Good day to you.
Now,
Off and away.
apparently to do enchanting, I'm going to need a runed copper rod. But to do that, I need a copper rod needed by an enchanter to make a runed copper rod. Now, do any of you guys sell this
I
stuff?
have the finest wares in the land.
Do you sell a copper rod?
Off with you.
We got inscription, enchanting supplies. You must have it.
Meet you.
You must have it. Here we go. Okay, so I can buy a copper rod from you. I need lesser magic essence, which I can also buy from you. And strange dust. Okay, so that's all the requirements, so I can make that now. So you need that to actually do enchanting. See, it said requires, that was in red a second ago. And now it is available to us. So I might just buy another one of these. And I'll show you how enchanting works.
You have a great day now.
So if I want to do minor health, permanently enchant braces to increase health by 2. It can't be applied to items higher than level 50, which is fine in our case. So I'll just click enchant. I've got the reagent needed, strange dust. Click on that thing. And there you go. Down the bottom you can see enchanted +1 health. So yeah, this as we go along might come in a little handy. Give us a few little
You're
buffs.
a tall one.
Buff us up a little bit. And there's some reagents here I could purchase, but I think I'll just rely more on disenchanting items.
Be seeing you.
Can I help you?
Alright, so nothing new to learn. Let's go down. We've got that so I can break items down as we go along. Now we're going to go out. Let's get out of here. So the exit to this place is through the commons. You got different wards. Mystic Ward, I guess, for all your spell users. I don't know how necessary it is to go to these places, though. See, before in Classic, Military Ward is where you go to learn. Like, you're a warrior or whatever, or a hunter. You go there to train your skills, sorry, your new spells and talents that you would be able to get once you get to a new level. But now we just sort of get, we just learn them through the Force or something. I don't know. And so we just get these abilities when we hit a new level. So you don't really have to worry about that too much. You can go there to reset your spec. No, you don't even need to do that anymore. Because you can do that when you're in a town or, sorry, you're in a city. Maybe at a town, any rest area, I believe. Alright, we'll have to see what happens when we go along. Maybe I'll just go and visit a trainer later on. Just to see if they got anything to say. Alright, so here we are on the outer areas. The place we want to go to is over here. But I might go and run over to Morogh and just get that fly path. Go for a little trot. A little run. Bunch of chickens everywhere. I keep bringing my FPS up, which I get by pressing Control R. Just because I feel like it's not running as smoothly as it normally does. But the frame rate tells me otherwise. It could just be that my computer's got something going on in the background. But I would still expect the frame rate to fluctuate. Yeah, it's kind of strange. Alright, so we're going to make our way down here. You see, it's a nice, snowy, frosty area. I believe Morog's over there. There's also Morogh, which is actually the gnome city, but it's been taken over by, well, stuff, things, bad guys. It's been a while since been Morogh. I'm not quite sure what's going on over there, in fact. But yeah, I wonder if they'll ever actually clear it out and allow the gnomes to have their own city there. But yeah, right now it's a dungeon. So you would queue up and you go in there and you have to fight these things. I can't bring up the description for it, but maybe later on I'll actually take us through there. I'm sure we'll end up getting some quests that'll take us through Morogh. Alright, so there should be a flight master over here. We're very close to the starting area of the dwarves and the gnomes. Which is, I believe down here, Cold Ridge Valley. That's where they start off. And they start off there because... Okay, so here we go. So if I wanted to fly all the way back from here, I could. But I won't. Because we need to go somewhere else. We need to go out over here. And I've got no way of flying over there yet. New Tinkertown? Yeah, so because Morog's been taken over, they've put them all together. Gnomes and dwarves both start there. And I guess Ironforge really is the gnomes' city in the meantime as well. It's a shared city. But definitely dwarven. Dwarven by design. And the majority of the population there are dwarven. Alright, so I'm going to go for a trot now. I might just skip forward because this is going to be a long walk. Until we get to about here or so. So we'll be right back.